If you had the card that I had to hold since I was 9 years old, trust me when I tell you, the next few would fold. More than just bold, bullets over Broadway. It went down the Harlem Broadway. Pops was shot, mom was too. Dad is dead and mom was shot in the head. And now she's home lounging and chilling in the bed. Truth is, I spit nice and mostly off the top of my head. Shoot at y'all and I spray all day. Give two F's about to say about me. I'm just here to bring that crazy poetry. Sometimes I gotta speak truth attitude. So understand I'm a little bit rude.
Lyrically shrewd, what's up my mood? Now I'm working on my bad attitude. True speaker. Yeah. Eclipse. Second album, Eclipse, True Speaker. Bars. Shout out Panama Ray. All right. And here's some truth with these snares. All right. What's up, y'all? Oh my goodness. Busy day. Coming on early. Been working really hard. Working on charts. Teaching clients. How y'all doing? I'm Dolo, so I'm going to introduce the night and stuff, and then I think one of my kids or wifey will come in and read your comments. But, right now I'm doing me. But I got some stickers. Let's see if you can see. Yeah, Knowledge is Love podcast. Okay. And so you guys can email me your address. Anybody that is a former client or comes to coffee talk, regulars, I can send you out the. I'm going to be selling these for probably $1 each, if you join the Patreon. But that's the Knowledge is Love podcast sticker. Throw it on the water bottle. And, see if you can see it good. Yeah, you can see it good. Astrological coffee talk with Eric. Yeah, man. So we got some stickers for the water bottles, your backpack, wherever you want to put them, got to shout it out. And, next up, and these are, they don't, they're easy to peel off. So they're not like the sticky type of stickers, but they stay on, but you can re-layer them or whatever. Okay. And, yeah, what's up? How y'all doing? So, I got that going on. It's episode 90. Knowledge is Love. Your boy's here. It's a busy night, so I'm not staying on crazy long. But let me lay out the situation. Didn't look at tonight's chart, but, Libra season is ending. My Libra birth chart sale ends for all Libra sun signs, only $135, right? For a full 12-house written report, right? And with videos, deep explanation, written report explaining every aspect of your birth chart. And that ends October 22nd, $135. And then October 23rd, we start the Scorpio birth chart season. That will go from October 23rd until, I think, November 20th or 21st, okay? Tonight, we are talking about the partial solar eclipse because the North Node and the South Node, Scorpio, North Node Taurus are at 13 degrees. And this Scorpio new moon, October 25th, is at 2 degrees. So it's actually out of the conjunction of 10 degrees. So that's why it's a partial solar eclipse, just to explain that to you guys. But what's going on at 6:49? Oh God, is it AM or PM? I think it's AM. I'm sorry, 6:49 AM on October 25th. Scorpio, sun and moon will be at 2 degrees. right? And it's 2022. And Venus is at 2 degrees. At October 22nd, Venus and the sun are conjunct in Libra at 29 degrees. October 23rd, Venus and the sun enter the sign of Scorpio, and Saturn stations direct. And it will be on its march to Pisces in March of 2023. Now, on this solar eclipse, this partial solar eclipse, sun, moon, right? It's new beginnings, set intentions. Not so fast. With this energy, I'm dealing with a lot of stuff with the Scorpio. This is on my ascendant. So I've been like very gassy and burping and passing gas, It's like I'm detoxing. A lot of Scorpio risings, and maybe Matt Gaming and Danny can confirm this. A lot of Scorpio risings are going through a lot of detox. Now, this eclipse really affects any Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius risings. So anywhere from like 0 to 2 or 5 degrees in your chart, you're going to really feel this energy. Okay, so look in your birth chart and see in your Scorpio, Taurus. Doesn't just have to be for those ascendants, but anywhere in your charts where you might have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius at 0 to 5 degrees, maybe even 0 to 4 degrees, you can really feel this energy pretty intensely. So we know the moon and Venus, they don't like to be in Scorpio, right? The moon is exalted in Taurus, so it falls in Scorpio. Venus is at home in Taurus, so it's debilitated in Scorpio. So this energy dealing with Venus, love language, femininity, women in the sign of Scorpio is dealing with our pleasure, our beauty, our relationships, our money, our self-worth, our values. So this is not a time to set new intentions. This is the time where we need to release. It's karmic and fated energy. So what will be happening is eventually for our greater good. And you can start to feel the energy 2 weeks before and 6 months after an eclipse. And then, on November 8th, I'll be back talking about that soon. We've got the lunar eclipse in Taurus. Okay. And I have my beautiful sidekick here.
Yeah, he needs to move over. I don't hide.
Yeah,
I don't hide.
All right. We got to move over, make sure we don't unplug the computer and let her in. And she's going to catch up on some of the notes. But give me a second. Let me just finish. I've already said hello to everybody, but you can get the comments in a second. But so when you have the sun, moon, and Venus all at 2 degrees, right? And it's really getting to an energy of purging, detoxing, reestablishing truth in your relationships, right? This is a sort of like money on your mind, love on your mind, relationships on your mind, values on your mind. So this is a good time to, be honest and say, hey, babe, you know what? I really would appreciate if you gave me a foot massage sometime, And then she could say, oh, okay, maybe I will, right? Or I could say, hey, love, do you need a massage? Or do you want me to run you a bath tonight or something, whatever? You know what I mean? It's about being truthful and honest in your relationships, but understand the feminine energy, because Venus has been behind the sun, right? So it's been in the evening star, so we can't visually see it. So there's a lot of kind of, I don't want to say negative energy, but there's a lot of what they might say dark energy towards the divine feminine and women right now. Okay. And we're just seeing so much, I told you, I don't watch the news, but you catch those blurbs and excerpts. There's just a lot going on right now. Right. And this energy is important for us to realize when we get to the eclipse season, October 25th, November 8th, it's out of our control. This is karmic fated energy. And these themes are really about money, letting go, surrender, truth, power, intimacy, sex, resources. So you're going to see some different things come out from the 25th to the 8th, and maybe even before, right? About recession. You hear the drums beating, do-dum, 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 right? England, the pound had its biggest crash. China, they're not shipping goods here. It affects everybody. Even affects Sabale with her products. So there's a lot happening. And for our personal lives, you want to look to see where Scorpio is in your natal chart, and you guys can comment down below and share that. But this is a time where we have to purge, detoxify, let go. So maybe it's about getting into learning about astrology in your birth chart, learning about numerology, human design, tarot, right? I'm still trying to find the right tarot person to come on here, since I know nothing about it, to come on and be a guest to, teach that knowledge and wisdom to you guys. But also it's about healing, plant medicine, doTERRA, the ancient oils, right? So really understand the sun and moon, it's the father, mother, but it's also the emotions. Emotions get intense in Scorpio. I know I have the Taylor twins, Scorpio moons, right? Little 9-year-olds slamming doors. It's intense. So, but what happens? Scorpio has to express its emotions because it can physically get sick if they don't, because they hold everything down in the root chakra, right? And the elimination organs. So it's muy importante that Scorpio moons express their emotions. And that just means mom and dad kind of have to, be annoyed, but kind of like let them get it out and just send them to their room. Like, that nonsense doesn't happen here in the living room. Go scream and yell on your pillow in your bedroom. And when you calm down, then you come back out. But you want them to get it out. It's very important, okay? So if you're a parent of a Scorpio moon, muy importante. All right, we're gonna let the Sabale queen, the wifey.
But we got to hear from the people.
No, go ahead.
Okay,
let's go.
Everybody's, I love it. Everybody is actually talking back and forth to each other, which I absolutely
All right,
adore.
read it all.
So, Jeanette, thank you so much. She is looking for you on Patreon. I appreciate that.
Thank you. Yeah.
Keep up. It might be after a while that you might have to only find him on Patreon. Who knows? Just strange things going on.
Yeah. Listen, but and that's the thing also too, you're seeing a lot of people who speak any type of truth are being banned on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I try not to say anything too controversial, but if that ever happens, you guys have my website and my email, taylor2coaching@gmail.com. And there's Patreon, there's Rumble and Odyssey, which I'm not on yet, but I am on Patreon. So, you can, and a lot of these videos here are on there, and other stuff that's not on here is on Patreon.
Did you tell them about some restrictions?
Or
you're not?
Oh, well, no, I mean, because that's just, oh yeah. And you got,
there were some basic restrictions. And so that's why I bring it up.
Because so you guys, if you want to donate to the channel, please, I appreciate it, but don't super chat me here, because they just sent me some notice that they took away my ability to get money from YouTube. So I've got to write that to them and figure out what that it's about. I didn't do anything crazy, so I don't know. So please, Cash App is $, and it's in the description down below, $T2UC, Taylor to You Coaching. And, I would just, be thrilled. It helps supports the channel. So I can make those cool stickers I showed you, and I'm going to be working on t-shirts and just trying to boost up my technology to make better, videos for you guys. And I'm just designing my course, all that good stuff. But go ahead, go back to
reading. We got to get back to them.
Yeah, I said.
Okay, so Hope is going to be going on vacation. And Danny's a workaholic, and he needs to go on vacation.
I know, Danny, I know.
You better stop, go on vacation.
Take care of your health. I know.
And Matt Gaming's here.
What up, Matt Gaming? We missed you, bro.
Right.
It's been a minute.
And
so Danny and Matt Gaming, please comment. Let me know, how have you guys been feeling? Have you been a little gassy lately? Have you been having vivid dreams? As this, as we have this Scorpio solar eclipse, it's right on our ascendant. So Scorpio risings can be going through a lot. I had a crazy nightmare like a couple nights ago. It was wild, but besides that, I'm doing okay. But just random aches and body aches and joint pains. And this will happen too as we continue to ascend spiritually, right? The sun is increasing its solar flares at a higher rate than it's ever in recorded history. There's a lot of changes, for the individual, for the collective, for the planet, the universe. Okay.
So Hope was saying in relation to the tarot cards that she's aware of some that have the zodiac signs and kind of weave that into things. So we should check that out.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
Jupiterian.
Stephen the Jupiterian, I don't think he does tarot.
He does.
Oh, he does? He's on here?
We saw him. I think he was doing tarot.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
See, I got to keep him. I got to keep you like.
Yeah. And you guys go follow Stephen's page, Stephen the Jupiterian. All right. So go ahead.
Anyway, so yeah, no, that's it. We're really done. I mean, everybody has been talking back and forth, and yeah.
Okay. Are there any new people on?
Each other. There's somebody with an S. S4.
Yes, S4 has been here before.
Okay.
Hey, S4.
And
I feel like I know you, S4, but I forget, and I'm not sure like who you are in real life.
And as you know, so we've got Jeanette, and we have Hope, and Danny, and Matt, and let's see who else. S4, we have Gal Yuhu, Israel. And I'm sorry, I might be saying that wrong. Yeah. I'm sorry about that.
Israel's been here before. What's up, Israel? How you doing?
And Danny has confirmed Weird Dreams are happening.
Yeah, right, Danny? It's I don't know, and maybe not gaming. Danny. Yeah, no, I don't know
what my placement. I mean, why?
Well, it's in your 7th house,
okay,
but yeah.
There we go.
But just her having the North Node and Uranus on the ascendant has just been a lot for her as well. And also that oh my God, Mars and Gemini, y'all. Oh, let me show you how astrology literally works. This is gonna bug y'all out. So one of the Taylor twins that comes on here, Matthias, who helps me sometimes, he's a Capricorn rising, Cancer 7th house. His 6th house of health, daily routine, sickness, illness is in Gemini, where Mars is for the next 6 more months, right? It's been there for 2 months. Goes retrograde Halloween Eve, October 30th. Mars, Gemini, hands. He was putting toast in the toaster oven, burned his hand. That's literally Mars, Gemini, 6th house. My little baby. But he was okay, but it was a bad burn.
Yeah, no, it was almost, I mean, it
second degree. Yeah, he burned it. He burned it good.
It didn't bubble up, but he burnt off his skin.
Yeah, so you could see some flesh. But that's so all Capricorn risings, please watch out for burns, because Mars can be burns. It's surgery. It cuts, divides.
So Hope was talking about her dog was born in Scorpio season, and he's being extra bratty right now. Okay.
Well, hey, yeah, you could see that. You could see it in pets. Mars does rule dogs. So, Mars and Gemini. And I believe in Vedic, Ketu is associated with dogs as well, the South Node. But I know definitely Western tropical astrology, it's Mars rules dogs, along with property and land. So, just be mindful, you guys. And then also, good news ahead, the 28th, we've got Jupiter coming back into Pisces for a little holiday gift until December 20th. So it's a great time to just increase your spiritual practices, be super creative, use your imagination, be compassionate, empathetic. With all this wild energy, it's almost perfect harmony that Jupiter's like, let me just, right now it's at 0 degrees Aries, but let me just go back to Pisces to help these folks out. You know what I mean? Like it's at home there. So it's more dogmatic in Sagittarius, and in Pisces it's more spiritual. So it's really going to be nice for creativity. So any Pisces sun signs, it could be a really good time for you guys. Pisces moon, Pisces risings, or anywhere we have Pisces in your chart. Look at where that Jupiter is, and look at your beliefs, your philosophies, your wisdom, your higher learning, foreign travel, your gurus, your teachers, your preaching, you know what I mean? Publishing. So Jupiter, it's biology and finance as well, you guys. So, and it will be in a conjunction to Neptune. So let's hope there's no more like shootings on a Brooklyn subway with nitrogen gas. That's like the literal like.
Did that happen?
Yeah, on the day of the Jupiter-Neptune conjunction.
When?
And Neptune back in the spring. You don't remember that?
Yeah.
And yeah, in Brooklyn,
yeah. Sorry.
And nobody was shot.
We don't watch the news very much, so sometimes I'm a little behind.
But what was so crazy is that Neptune is nitrogen gas, so that's like crazy. Also oil. So the day after, the 28th, the 29th, Mercury goes into Scorpio to catch up with the Sun and Venus. So this is a big transition time, and this is a time where it's about us releasing. It's about us being honest.
Oh, Kia Washington's on.
Hey, Kia. What's going on, girl? I was just thinking about you today. I kind of like skimmed past your birth chart, and I was like, I wonder how Kia's doing. And so that's why you're here, because I saw you and spoke you out loud today. Hey, Kia.
But also, S4 has asked, can you explain the Venus square Pluto energy?
Yeah. Okay. So Venus in Scorpio is actually in a sextile to Pluto and Capricorn, but it's not exact. So it's not really, that's not really a thing right now. Okay. But you'll get the square next. No, you won't really get it then. You won't get it until 2024 November, when Venus enters Scorpio and squares Pluto in Aquarius. But that square in general is, because Scorpio, Capricorn, right? They're two signs apart. So that's a sextile, 60 degrees. So that's why currently it's not a square in transit. But in general, and I'm actually, Irene requested that. So I am going to get back to my aspect series. And that's the next one on the docket, Venus square Pluto. So Venus square Pluto, you guys, is really, the square's uncomfortable energy, but it's opportunities for growth. And so in your natal chart, if you have that placement, there's a lot of transformative energy and obsessive energy around relationships, around money, values. So the way to work with it is to kind of see how, and it depends on your chart what sign you have it in. If your Venus is in Taurus, Libra, or Pisces, it can be more of a positive square. If your Venus is in Aries, Scorpio, Virgo, that makes the square a little bit more challenging. But what happens is with Scorpio, Pluto, it's almost the same energy. It's the soul psychology. So the way you deal with it is you have to push through the pain, trauma, and crises and do the introspective healing work, right? So then you use the Pluto energy. Everybody will read about Pluto. Oh, it's so negative and da-da-da. And remember, it's never literal death. It's a death and rebirth. Saturn is the indicator, especially for the ancients and ancient astrology, but it's still today. I had Saturn in Aquarius in my 4th house when my mom passed, okay? So Saturn is what you see for death, not Pluto. Pluto is the metaphorical, allegorical, spiritual, like death and rebirth, okay? But you got to understand, when you're dealing with the relationships, your values and money, you can't control someone in love. You can't control, obsess, or have power over dynamics in relationships and love. And when you have that square, you have got to learn to release, right? Real love, you don't hold on to it and strangle it. You let it free. And then when it stays, it's real, right? That's like how we formed. You know what I mean? We would be together for little bits at a time. And we were so far apart, and we were in different states, and we couldn't take it. We were like, no. We've got to come together. And our Venuses are in a square, right? Scorpio and Aquarius. And we were just like, anytime we were apart, it physically hurt us. And so when you have Venus and Pluto, you can't control your partner. You you can control money, but in a healthy way through manifestation and have a healthy relationship with money. So when you're dealing with that square, you've got to push through, be open to change so you can grow and make that square between Venus and Pluto a positive thing. But the signs will always flavor it. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I would have to see it for an individual in their natal birth chart to really do a deeper dive explaining the energy. But those are the themes you're dealing with. And the square is always challenging, but always an opportunity for growth. And you have to understand with the Pluto.
Kind of funny how that is. It's a challenge and an opportunity.
Exactly. Square. And that's the thing, you guys. If your chart is full of sextiles, conjunctions, and trines and all this easy flow energy, you can get lazy. It's like Garfield the cat on a velvet sofa eating Ritz crackers. It's like, it's like the billionaire kid with the silver spoon, right? Just today, I used the analogy of Fred Trump giving Donald Trump, before he turned 18, $460 or $90 million. And if he had just invested it, he'd be wealthier than he was today. So it told you that he didn't continue what his father gave him. He kind of blew a lot of the money. He's still wealthy, don't get me wrong. But I haven't investigated his chart that deeply, but maybe it was the trines and just being spoiled. And that's what can happen when you have squares and oppositions in your chart. You push through, you work hard, and that's how you want debilitated placements in your birth chart. That's how you get success in life. Okay.
So, Hope, thank you. Hope is welcoming Kia. I love it.
We know Kia.
We have a really amazing group of people, and it's wonderful, and I love it. So I like to always just acknowledge it. I get really
Kia
happy
makes
about
amazing. Kia,
yes,
put your jewelry site on there.
You know what? Let me go run.
She might be able to show a piece. I'm gonna go show you some stuff. Kia, my thing kind of broke a little bit. It was the thing you were using. It wasn't solid enough, so it got too stretchy. But the one we got for William and stuff, I think is still good and together. But oh my God, Kia made me. You guys will see it in some of my videos. Kia made me a dope necklace, and I probably need to re-up and see Kia soon. So we'll have to have you over soon, Kia, for dinner and stuff. We've been busy, crazy. But I'm just so glad you showed up here tonight. And God, I forgot what house your Scorpio's in.
So
I know you got that Venus and Gemini.
I just went and grabbed it. These are William's pieces. So what she'll do, and all of these are actual crystals and beads made of stones and so forth.
So in the description down there, Kia, put your website so people can go check it out.
Oh yes, that's a perfect thing.
What?
She says she has tight strain, which I think is really
because
good.
mine got.
I was gonna redo it, but let me show you what Kia made for me. And what I love about this is when she made this, I was thinking about the wood, and I was thinking about this, and she just I was thinking on it, and she said it to me before I could even say it. So if you see these is real wood beads with the copper, little copper and
I didn't realize she did this
in that. Yeah, I love this piece. I wear it quite frequently. Anyways, I just really love it. Matter of fact, I'll put it on right now, girl.
Go ahead, put it on.
Let me just put it on right now.
Yeah.
Anyways, but let me catch up on some of these things here. Yeah. Okay. So S4, he said his Venus is in Aquarius.
Venus in Aquarius, okay. Yeah.
And then Kia's is in Gemini.
Yeah, I know.
And
Venus
Glam Diva is in Aries.
Glam Diva. Hey, Glam Diva.
Hey, Glam. I don't think I've seen Glam before.
I think, Glam, have you been on the live before? I remember your name. I don't know if you're a former client, but welcome back or welcome for the first time if you're here. Nice to meet you, Eric Taylor. But I feel like I know your name, so refresh my memory. But yeah, and you guys can even share what house your Scorpio's in. But understand, Venus and Scorpio does get a bad rap. I have it natally on my ascendant. And I know I can admit, right, I'm a real dude. I'm going to let you know. I might have been a little heavy-handed in the love department and relationships when I was younger. But it was just out of, Scorpio, right? It's about merging, but it's about deep, honest love, intimacy, and
He learned how to be easy with the love when he found the right woman.
Exactly. My Saturn had to mature in the 7th house. But you understand what I'm saying? Like, so it was really about, sometimes Venus or Scorpio can be a little intense, and not everybody is ready for that or can handle that. Not everybody can handle Venus and Scorpio type love. But Venus and Aquarius could handle it. So, but you know what I mean? So like, it's just, but I will tell you this, when you are looking at it in this transit with it being conjunct the sun and moon, it's really getting to the truth. And this isn't just in like a physical sexual relationships. This is relationships with friends, business partnerships. Remember, this is all Venus. This is relationship with yourself, self-love, any females in your life, even mom, because the moon's here. Right? So we might be at a place, you guys, where you might have to have a tough conversation with Mom Dukes and be like, Mom, you know what? I love you, but sometimes you are condescending to me, or you are too judgmental on me, or you're mean if you don't like my choices in boyfriends or girlfriends, and this is the time to go through that. Sun, moon, Venus, 2 degrees. This partial solar eclipse is the time for truth, but also truth to yourself. And I think when I see the Scorpio moon, it really makes me feel, just with all this energy, we have got to get into the practice of self-love and positive affirmations, right? The moon is your emotions, it's your body, it's your health. Increase your health, you guys. Right. Make sure you're drinking your water. Make sure you're taking your zinc and vitamin C.
Your water with your
Knowledge is Love podcast sticker and your astrological coffee talk. We can show it again. I showed in the beginnings. There were some new people that came on. Show them my stickers. But you understand?
I made these for him.
She did.
So this is his astrological coffee talk, which y'all need to come to if you haven't been there.
The next one will be Saturday, November 12th.
Knowledge is Love podcast. Knowledge is love.
Yeah. Right? Because if you love someone, you keep them in the know. So even if you have to have that tough conversation with your partner or your mother, Scorpio is about deep intimacy. And the key word with Scorpio is not just merging, it's always trust. Okay?
So we've had a lot more. So we're going to look at some of the Venus stuff, and then we start having people talk about the Scorpio. But anyways, So Jeanette has her Venus in Libra, and Danny has his in Leo.
Oh, yeah. Danny, you be stunting on him with the Venus and Leo. Danny, you got a fur coat in your closet? Let me find out. Or a big gold chain.
Danny, I really liked your video.
Oh, we listened to your video. When you were talking about the comedians.
About the comedians.
That was good, Danny.
I was like, wait a minute. I know this, man. Okay. So let's see.
That was good, Danny. I like that.
What? Wait, what'd you say? No, I don't. Wait, that's not you? Wait a minute. What? Wait. There's somebody. Wait, are you saying that you do not have a video, or you don't have the fur coat? You don't have the fur coat.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay.
But do you got the gold? But you got the gold chain now, Danny? Do you got the old Dookie rope gold chain, Danny? Come on, Renee. I know you got some old Lee jeans somewhere. You probably threw them out by now, but I was just joking. But
anyway, okay.
Venus and Leo, though, you like the spotlight. Venus and Leo, they like to shine.
So Glam Diva was saying she just hasn't been here in a while, which is why you haven't seen her.
Okay.
And
well, welcome back.
I
knew I remembered your name, Glam Diva. Me don't forget a thing. You understand?
So Hope is asking Danny, have you ever had someone tell you Venus is Leo? I mean, Venus in Leo isn't a great placement. I don't believe in bad placements. I don't know why when they say that. I agree with you. Nothing is bad. It's all in how you work
with it. Right. And Hope's saying that. And Danny, you missed it. We missed you, Danny, in the last coffee talk. But I taught on Mercury and Venus. And I explained to them that Venus does well in Cancer and Leo. Even though it's at home in Taurus and Libra, exalted in Pisces, Venus and Jupiter, you guys, do well in Cancer and Leo. Really
and I may have missed Trini earlier. Trini T.
Hey, Trini T. Welcome.
Sorry if I missed you earlier.
How you doing?
Anyway, so her Mars Uranus North Node is in Scorpio.
Ooh.
and her part of fortune is in Scorpio.
Okay. I think I might have done that video already. Make sure you watch it. Wow. Mars, Uranus, and North Node in Scorpio?
Mm-hmm. And then Hope is her part of fortune is in Capricorn, but in the 8th house.
I'll be doing that video soon. I think I'm gonna do Pisces next because Irene requested it. She's like, Pisces, part of fortune, where you at? I could hear the music when she said it.
And you know what? Hope would totally wear the faux fur.
Oh, you would rock the faux fur, folk? I know. Well,
I would too.
That's Venus and Leo.
I would too.
Venus and Leo. Look, if Danny doesn't have the fur coat,
can somebody get it for him?
Somebody should get it. Irene should buy Danny a fur, because Venus and Leo, they would definitely stunt in a fur coat with the gold chain. Like that is some stun, like fly, like, you know, and like it could be
Kango?
Okay, oh, definitely the Kango, yeah. But I didn't know Danny used to rock the big boom box.
So Mad Gaming has Venus and Sagittarius.
Okay.
No, I don't, but I rock silver. Oh, Danny likes silver better than gold. Okay.
That's all right.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. I
don't wear
it all the time, but
silver is good to invest in
my
right now.
wedding band is white gold, which looks silver.
Yes.
So I like silver too.
Yeah.
Let's see now. Let's see. Where are we? Danny to Hope. No one has told me Venus and Leo is a bad placement.
That's
and then
good.
Glam Diva.
Of course, I have it.
You're a Scorpio rising. How would this eclipse affect you?
Oh.
I'm also a Taurus moon. Relationship problems. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, okay. So I spoke about it earlier before you came on, Glam Diva, but I'll say it again because me, Danny, and That Gaming are Scorpio risings. So there's a lot of elimination, a lot of detoxifying right now for the Scorpio risings. You know, my wife said the other night to me, she's like, "You've been so gassy lately. What's going on?" And I joked and I said, "It ain't my fault." You know, it's just, you know, because I've been burping so much. You know, it's not the other gas. I do that too.
He don't stink.
Yeah, no, it doesn't smell.
He really doesn't.
Yeah,
that'd be a problem.
That would be a problem. but I've been burping a lot, and I drink a lot of seltzer water. Like, you know, because I only drink water, so I need a little spice in my life. I need a little bubbly, right? But what
about when I put all that cayenne pepper?
Oh my God. We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
So with the Scorpio risings, Glam Diva, this is a lot of energy on our ascendant, right? So it's karmic and fated. So we have to try to really get introspective and meditate and try to really figure out, what do we really value, right? Like kind of that big question right now, like, who are you? And what do you need to release and let go of? And maybe that relationship, if it ended recently, maybe it was just karmically time for it to end.
Sometimes you gotta
let it go, right? Just another low TKO, but it's okay because that Taurus moon is exalted, and you've had the North Node and Uranus dancing on that, so that would spur that type of stuff in your 7th house of relationships. So understand that this stuff does happen for our greater good, and good things are coming, but it's a time to do the inner work and to heal and to reevaluate your emotions, your instincts. Look where your Black Moon Lilith is and tap into that, right? Purge with your Pluto. So we've got to do sort of that soul psychology work. And this is a great time with this new moon. This is not the new moon, you guys, to set intentions. This is the new moon to just kind of chill, reevaluate and assess your finances, your self-worth, self-love, and your relationships.
So with that, and we're doing just different things, trying to like set the family up, should we be just thinking about it or moving forward with it?
Well, we don't move forward yet.
Because I've been getting calls.
Right. We move forward after November 8th.
Got to get insurance for your kids if you have them.
Yeah.
It's the smart thing to do. And
so
we're
doing
some into that.
Yeah, different planning and stuff like that.
Thinking about legacy, everybody.
Yeah, legacy.
What's going on in the future?
And, and so this is a time, to really kind of assess, evaluate.
And you don't have to be millionaires to think about legacy.
Yeah, definitely not, because we're not that.
No.
but we will be there.
We will. We are in another dimension.
Yes, we're headed there.
We're just catching up on this one.
But see, I'm glad that she's on here tonight. There are no accidents, because the way things set up, I was going to have somebody else and someone else. But I want you guys to understand, we've been through some tough times and stuff, but we've really walked into our spiritual discipline and routine, and we've really tapped into the prayer, to the toning, to the meditation, to setting positive intentions, positive self-talk. We don't speak negative anymore. We really don't. And if we slip up, one of us will check each other and catch it. We're really trying to not only instill that in ourselves and our daily routine and positive affirmations, but also with the boys. Now it's harder with young boys, 13 and 9-year-olds, because they can get to arguing and talking bad. I hate you, da 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 da. I'll smack, all types.
But even like this morning on the way in the car, taking the younger ones to school, I just said, do you realize how much time we waste talking negatively? You two going back and forth. And I said, it makes everybody, even though we might not be involved with it, feel heavy. I said, nope, we got to build it up. But listen, let's see, Mad Gaming's Venus is in Sagittarius. Did I tell you that already? Yeah. I said that. I'm so sorry. Okay, so Sensual Movement Lab. Is that a new person?
Yeah,
hey, Sensual.
What's up, Sensual Movement Lab?
Sorry, it took me a while to get to you.
That's a great name. I like that.
What kind of movements are we talking about?
Yeah.
Anyways, so she's or he or she, somebody is laughing at us. That's okay. We enjoy laughter. Let us know, your big three, and if you're a male or a female. Mm-hmm. And welcome. Oh yeah, she's new. She said she's new.
Oh, good. Welcome.
Well, I don't know. I just make her.
I hope you subscribe. Check out the channel. If you want, go follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Tailored to Astrology. I appreciate it. And if you ever want the birth chizzy, hit me up. tailoredtocoaching@gmail.com. Okay.
We also have Air Filter.
Oh, that's a new person too?
Yes, I guess that is. Ooh, this is the night of newbies. Yay.
Right. Welcome,
all right, Air Filter.
So you guys are new. So wait, she's a lady too?
I think.
Well, let me just say, you guys can share your big three, but let me know. Well, once you tell me your rising, I'll know what house your Scorpio's in. I'm a Western Tropical Astrology, use the whole sign system, and I'm a Scorpio rising. But just understand, this new moon, it's partial solar eclipse. Okay, October 25th. Saturn stations direct October 23rd. Venus in Scorpio conjunct on the 22nd. And then it's a tough energy because Venus is combust with the sun. And it's not, and then it's still in its like evening star shadow period. So there's still some I don't say negative, but there's some tough energy towards the divine feminine and women in your life and just the feminine energy. But this time with the 2 degrees, sun, moon, and Venus, it's not for new intentions, but it's a time to be more introspective, to detox and purge. And maybe with mom or dad, or maybe internally with yourself, it's time for those tough conversations. Are you speaking properly to yourself? Positive affirmations, practicing self-love. Do you have to tell your boyfriend or girlfriend, husband or wife, like, look, when you say this, it hurts me, right? The tough conversations. This is the time for this October 25th to not set the intentions, but to speak the truth. Scorpio is about truth and intimacy. That's what Scorpio is about more than anything, you guys, right? People try to over-sexualize Scorpio and it rules the genitals and private organs, but it's Gemini and Leo are more sexual than Scorpio. Scorpio is about soul merging, ride or die. That's that Bonnie and Clyde type stuff, right? Okay. I'll spray up a whole mall for this chick. Okay. So that's that energy that is really true and intense. And so it's about the intimacy and merging and purging. So I had said to Danny earlier, Scorpio risings, which I am, and so is Danny and Matt Gaming and Glam Diva, there could be a lot of powerful dreams. I had a violent dream the other night. It was like, I don't want to say it on here, but there was some, like a murder she wrote. A murder she wrote. Yeah, I don't remember that song, right? You say you got the Yankee girl up on the wall. Boom, 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 boom. So, just so you know, I'm part Bahamian. My mother's father, my grandfather, Pop was from Nassau, the Bahamas. But anyway, and I'm a native New Yorker, so you know, I love my dancehall music and my reggae, right? But you guys understand that this is tough. It's not easy energy, and it's definitely not easy. Even though Scorpion Venus gets a bad rap, but it's not easy for the divine feminine.
So
okay,
we're gonna have to do a switch up.
Okay, who's coming?
William.
Oh, good. The truth is here.
The truth is here.
Well, we're only going a couple more minutes.
Only a few more minutes.
But because he's got homework to do.
I had to go
She's
cook dinner.
She's got to cook dinner.
Because everybody's looking at me. I just walked out there to be told that like Mateus is gonna die.
Okay, but listen, go, you guys, follow her YouTube page. It's Sabale Pure Face and Body. And her website is sabalepure.com.
But listen. If you guys can, and maybe you guys can add it, please. I'm doing a Shop Talk Live tomorrow. You don't even have to buy anything, but if you want to, I'd appreciate it. But just come, ask questions, learn about my holistic.
It's
deodorant,
5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah.
Well, you have to give me the link, and I can put it in the description.
So it's tomorrow, Shop Talk Live. If you go to Sabale Pure, it's in my link tree up in there and stuff. But at any rate, it's
on Instagram.
Yeah, on
IG. Go to Sabale Pure on Instagram, and you guys can see it. But yeah, 5 p.m. Eastern.
Libras and Cancers, just so we know. And then let's see, Gemini. Sensual movement is a Gemini rising. Scorpio sun and a Cancer moon. But listen, guys, I gotta go cook dinner. Truth is coming.
All right, so sensual movement. Your mother either when there was the issues with the pregnancy or the birth. Make sure you close the door. With the Scorpio sun, just so you know. So any Scorpio sun, moon, or risings, there was breech, preeclamptic, jaundice, C-section. You know, so you can comment down below if mom told you or anything or whatever. But that's what happens. They say 95, 98%. I've only seen it 100% of the time. Now, the astrology is not wrong. The astrologer might not know, and you as the person or the client might not remember, or mom never told you. But I guarantee, if you got a Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, there was issues with the pregnancy or the birth. And it doesn't have to be like drastic, like, oh, near death, but it could be breech. It could be, you know, all types of different stuff. Like for me, the Taylor twins, Scorpio moons, my wife, Allana, went preeclamptic. And they were born, I think, 4 weeks early. They were supposed to be Virgos. Our house would have been so much more peaceful and calm, but they're wild Leos with the sun in 8th house. You pray for us, okay? But the truth is here.
Hi.
Oh, that's all we get. Now, he might be a little bit tired. He had basketball tryouts tonight and all that stuff at school. So he was doing his thing. He's got his Mars and Gemini 10th house. So he was, So he's like in 2 basketball leagues now, one outside of school and one in the school. So, you know, the truth is doing his thing. And he's an actor, you know, just did a new commercial like a week ago, or a little job or whatever. But so the last comment was the sensual Gemini rising, Scorpio sun, and what was the moon?
Cancer moon.
Cancer moon. Okay. And you want to catch us up from there?
Irene said, hey, y'all. And then Janet Jones said, my son is Scorpio sun and Cancer moon too. And then Hope said, hi, Irene. And then Danny said, hey, Irene.
Yeah, what's up, Irene? We were talking about you earlier, Irene. So did you request? Okay.
I'm doing the Taurus North Node thing. And then she said, hey, y'all, LOL. Yeah, I do too. And then.
Well, Irene, since you requested it, the next on the docket of the Part of Fortune series will be Pisces, since you requested it. I was going to save it for last because it's Pisces, and it's, you know, I like to always announce all my placements, but it's my placement, right? So I was going to save it, but since you requested it, you know, I like to honor requests. So you guys can always request stuff, you know. And I told them when I get back to my aspect series, I will be doing Venus and Pluto because that's what you requested. I never forgot that. But I was explaining it here tonight too as well. But just in general, you know, you guys, and for you new people, air, what was air what?
It's the one I see is a sensual movement.
No, but there's another one, air something.
Air filter.
Air filter. Did air filter put their sun, moon, and rising too?
I maybe earlier, but yeah, big 3, Aquarius sun, Virgo, rising, Leo moon.
Leo moon in the 12th house. you and Mom Duke sometimes might not see eye to eye. Yeah, so, but the Virgo rising, Aquarius sun in the 6th house. You could probably live a long life. And the sun moon opposition, I don't know if it's an exact opposition. So that speaks to mom and dad at your birth. Opposing each other, you know? So hopefully, you know, that was interesting for you growing up, and hopefully they, you know, worked it out and stayed together. But you know, that Leo moon, it's your hidden talent. You got to express yourself from your heart. You'd be hiding at home, all self-critical on yourself, and you're very creative. All right, Ale Filter? So hit your boy up, get the birth chizzy. All right. So like I told you guys, the Libra birth chart sale goes to the 22nd. The 23rd will start the Scorpio birth chart sale. And then 2 things I just want to announce and let you guys know. I'll give you the official dates. And I'll post it tonight. I am planning the next astrological coffee talk with Eric is going to be November 12th, Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific. I haven't narrowed down the topics yet, but I'm thinking last time I did Venus Mercury, I might teach on Mars and Jupiter, or I might even, you know, backtrack a little and just touch on the eclipse energy. But we'll see. I'm kind of feeling, because it's Scorpio season, I might want to do Mars and Jupiter. And, you know, they're on the same team. They're friends. So might teach on that. So you guys should come to Coffee Talk. It's only $15. A lot of people here come, right? You know, Hope and Isaac and Danny and, you know, a bunch of people, Janet, okay, Jeanette Jones, right? So a lot of people, you know, we have a nice group and a lot of good, fun information. But, you know, I teach a lesson, but we look at charts, we communicate, share insight and knowledge. And I show a lot of chart examples. And we're talking astrology, you know. I got that 11th house stellium, so you know how your boy do. So definitely do that. But last, you know, 2 announcements, and then we're going to fade off because it's almost dinner time and he's got homework to finish. But I will say this. I am going to do a free webinar around the Thanksgiving holiday. So I might even do it right before. So maybe as you're cooking on Wednesday or the Tuesday, before you go travel, if you go see family, or maybe the Monday or Tuesday after Thanksgiving. But I'm going to offer a free for, you know, former clients, for all you guys. I'm just going to put it up, just a free, and I'm going to, you know, choose a nice little discussion or lesson to teach and stuff. And it might even bring on, you know, another astrologer to talk with you guys. We'll see. It might even bring my homegirl, Anjani Seagrass from Awaken to Dream School, see if she might want to do it. We'll see. But I'm planning that as a free gift to you guys for the holidays, okay? And then I know 2023, we got a recession coming. So I still will do my monthly birth chart sales for $135, but probably starting around Thanksgiving or Black Friday or maybe even the week before, I'm going to run a birth chart sale from, you know, mid to the end of November to, you know, New Year's Eve, December 31st, midnight, with a nice little discount for business birth charts, solar return, natal birth charts, secondary progressions, whatever you know, all my main services. I'm not going to give a discount on my mini charts because I do mini charts, right? If you guys, I asked you for your big 3, right? If you just wanted a big 3 reading, I do the sun, moon, and rising with the part of fortune, and it's only $50. And then the big 4, I do sun, moon, rising, north, and south node, the part of fortune, for $75. And it's a nice way. There's not so much money, but you get your feet wet, but you really get a good insight to, you know, because the sun, moon, and rising really break down the personality, those 3 aspects. It's not just your sun sign. And north and south node, if you guys don't really know Rahu Ketu, north, south node, super important. Past life karma and energy, and kind of purpose, destiny, mission, where you should be going, especially after 30, but mainly between ages 42 and 48 years old, okay? So wrapping up.
There's
Okay, go ahead.
Well,
yeah, cut yourself. Sorry.
Let me see.
And the Knicks lost last night, and the Yankees. So I'm a little upset. But the Knicks played good, and the Yankees are on right now, and hopefully they should be winning. Danny, if you got a score for me, give me the update. But my Yankees need to win, and yeah, I am half Cro-Magnon man, just so you guys know.
So
I'm the guy's guy.
Palm Pyara said Pluto
Oh, welcome. That's someone new. Pampayara, welcome. How you doing?
Said,
Eric Taylor, nice to meet you.
Pluto first house in Libra, and then
is that a guy or a girl?
I have no clue.
Okay, let us know.
And then they said Sun, Gemini, Sun,
Gemini,
Sun, Gemini, Libra, Moon, rising in Leo.
Rising's Leo. Libra.
They said rising Libra, Moon, and Leo.
Libra, Moon, and Leo. So they said the rising before the Libra or after?
What? They said the rising. It's just the way that people say it. They said Sun, Gemini, rising Libra, Moon, and Leo.
Okay, so the moon's probably in Leo. So you're Libra rising, is that correct?
Danny said no score yet.
Danny said what?
No score yet.
No score yet. Thanks, Danny. That's my brother, man. We miss you, Dad. I need you to come back on for Coffee Talk Saturday, November 12th. We had a good time. We had a big group too. We missed you and who else? One or two other people couldn't make it, but we had a nice group. But okay, so just make sure, you guys, this new moon, we're not setting intentions. We are getting to purging, detoxing, right? You got an unhealthy relationship. This might be the time to have a deep conversation to change it, or maybe it's karmically fated to let it go, right? We're in such a time that you can't waste time with the wrong person because you're blocking your blessings for the right person. Do you understand? If you're in a relationship with someone that you don't truly love, you're not madly in love with, then you're blocking the blessings for the right person to come in. So don't sit up there in some toxic thing where somebody's wasting your time and energy and not really appreciating you, guy or girl, it doesn't matter, right? Like you know, like I said on here a couple of weeks ago, whatever, you want people that are all about you. What are you doing? And light.
Reading a spam.
Okay. And lighting up when they see you. Somebody saying crazy stuff?
They're just saying best adult dating site.
Oh, yeah. Get that out of here.
And then Irene Max said I cut my ex off. Like, whoa.
When? Recently?
I don't know.
Irene, was it recently? When did you cut your ex? I thought you were single, Irene. You holding out? We trying to hook you up with Danny and you in a relationship? What's going on? Now, did you cut them out so then now Danny can move in?
Hope said, what about when the toxic is apparent?
Well, okay, that's what I said. Sun, Moon, Venus. Remember when I said that earlier, about 22 minutes ago? Maybe 17. But I said, this is a time when we can have deep, real, truthful, honest conversations with mom and dad. It's the Sun, Moon, and Venus. Relationships with your parents. So sometimes, you have to say, Ma, I need to just love you from afar. You're always talking down to me. You're always being disrespectful, and it hurts. I don't deserve that. Speak from your heart, And if you you throw in a couple of, cuss words. Actually, you should never curse at mom and dad, but I understand sometimes. But I will say this, it's really a time where we just have to be on, because Scorpio is about investigating, digging up, right? The secrets, the lies, what's hidden underground. So this is a time for us to get our health together, but it's also a time for real merging in a healthy way. And it's Venus, Sun, Moon, so it's self-worth, self-love, and values. But with Scorpio, we gotta purge, detox. Okay? And some of this stuff is out of your hands. It's karmic and fated. There can be some decisions that are out of your hands that happen in the next couple of days and the next 6 months as well. I hope you understand that.
Irene said 6 weeks, like it was 6 weeks ago.
6 weeks ago.
I am, but he lingers. And then Danny said, Irene said, or Danny said, LOL. And then Irene said, Danny, don't get mad. I know you don't like it when I talk to my ex.
Now, see, Irene, look at you being all sassy and stuff. You need to bring that sassiness to Coffee Talk. And you know what? I think that breakup was because you're supposed to be with Danny. I'm just saying. 2 Aquarius moons. That's some deep, weird, strange love. So we're going to get ready to go. It's almost dinner time. The Truth's got to do homework. I love you guys. And the Cardinals and the Saints are on right now. And I am a sports nut. And even though I'm in Arizona, I'm not a Cardinals fan, but my oldest son is. But more importantly, I need to watch the Yankees. But I just want you guys to, number one, hit me up, taylor2coaching@gmail.com. You know, I do the live birth chart readings. Those are cheaper, more affordable, but still a ton of information. You get videos on all your placements. 60 minutes live, get the audio MP3 of the reading. And, I should go through your chart with you live. You can ask questions and, it's like Blue and Cream, Wu-Tang for the children. But it's, $100 for 60 minutes. And most of these guys on here will tell you, I bring the funk. I bring the spiritual, intuitive astrology knowledge. All right. So don't hold on to anything that's not for you. I'm going to say that again, a little louder and slower. Do not hold on and try to control or have power over or obsess over something, someone that is not for you. That's what this new moon and this partial solar eclipse is about. Remember, for you guys that came late, this is 2 degrees. The north and south node are at 13 degrees. So it's right outside of the 10-degree conjunction. So that's why it's a partial solar eclipse. And the lunar eclipse is on election day. So God bless us all for all the Americans here. If anybody international, just, pray for America. But you understand? So stuff's popping off. China's got a recession popping off. Great Britain's got a recession popping off. We got a heavy recession coming here 2023. You don't need to be some crazy hoarder and, whatever. But yeah, you should have some beans and rice in your pantry. You should have some gallons of water chilling. But that's why I'm going to be offering that birth chart sale for the end of the year. That's why I want to do the free webinar, inviting the whole world to come. And I'll make those announcements. But, I want you guys to understand this ancient wisdom and knowledge. This is the map of your life. And you need to get your birth chart done. I always say by a professional. So if you don't want to rock with your boy, which I think you do, and you should, do it with somebody, And then I will be also, teaching. I do astrology classes one-on-one. Okay. And it's really good. If you want to become a professional, I am designing and will be doing, I can't say the date because, it's a lot, but I will be teaching the Introduction to Basic Foundations of Astrology course. It's going to be 8 weeks, 2 weeks signs, 2 weeks planets, 2 weeks houses, 1 week medical astrology. And then the last week.
Hope said, I'd want a chart for me and my mom, if possible, to explain how to interact with her.
Oh, a synastry with you and Mom Dukes? Yeah, no, we can do that. I think it's important, unless you just want to just ice her and cut her off completely. If you really want to try to make things work between the two of you, that's the best way to do it. Synastry charts are not just for love relationships. You could do it with your child. You can do it with your spouse. You can do it with your best friend. I had, 2 best girlfriends do one time. And it really helped. So I'm here. taylor2coaching@gmail.com. I'm here. So God bless you guys. Take it easy with this energy, but make sure you're, you got to finesse it. Venus and Scorpio is a little intense. That's your voice placement. That's that merging deep, intense love. Not everybody can handle that, but it is an opportunity for you to detox any unhealthy partnerships or relationships that you have. Don't hold on to them. Let them go. Let yourself free. Let your mind be free. Relax your body. All right. Any last comments on the outro?
A bunch of stuff just poking at Danny and Irene.
I know. Hope. Can you tell them to stop all this food? This has been going on for months.
Laura said, love to Danny and Irene.
Which Laura? Oh, hey, Laura. Laura's here. I didn't know that. What's up, Laura? I know. We got Laura.
And then Hope said, Irene he has a Venus Leo, so he definitely can really desire someone's soul attention.
Yeah, listen, I think Irene and Danny. I think there's something to it. I just do. I don't know. It's like one of the intuitive things. Now, I don't know Irene's chart completely. I just remember from what she shares on here because she hasn't booked a reading with me, but I've done Danny's chart, and I know you guys both got that Aquarius moon. I think she's the Gemini or Cancer rising. I always forget. I think it's the Cancer rising. And he's the Scorpio rising. So your risings are in a trine. This needs to happen. You already gave the old boy the walking papers. He don't need to linger no more. Danny's up to, I-95 in Jersey. You down in, are you in North Kakalaki or you're somewhere in the Southeast? So let's stop playing games. You know what I'm saying? I'm a matchmaker, so I'm all about making this match. Let's stop playing games. Now, I got to go.
It's basically a gag relationship at this point.
Huh?
It's basically a gag relationship.
It's a gag relationship. I know. But we got to make it real. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you both get on Tinder at the same time and swipe left.
Danny said I get along with Cancers too.
Oh, see? Danny. Yeah, Virgo Cancer. That's a sextile. Cancer sun. I don't think she's a Cancer sun, though. Irene, are you a Gemini sun?
Well, no. Irene said I'm a Venus Cancer.
Oh, Venus Cancer. That's nice. Well, Venus Leo, Venus Cancer. I mean, that's, whatever. But Venus Cancer is nice. Irene's very nurturing, Danny. So when you spill some food on your faux fur coat, Irene will help you clean it. Oh, God. Hope, don't you want to see Danny in like a faux fur coat? He got to come to Coffee Talk with like a fake fur joint. I love you, Danny, man. You're the best. But all right, y'all. I hate to say goodbye. You guys are so much fun. But you got a lot of homework?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a lot of homework. And I've been working all day long.
I haven't even been able to start.
Huh?
I haven't even been able to start.
I know, you just got home. That's what I'm saying. All right, so we got to go. I love you. Listen, be wise with this energy. And this is a good time to really, and go check out lauracool.com. This is a good time to really do that healing spiritual work. She's such an intuitive healer and connects and speaks to God. I've had her on here 2 times. You guys saw the powerful stuff she was doing. So reach out to Laura as well, and it's, the KUHL, lauracool.com. But just remember, you guys, and follow Laura's YouTube page. Laura, you can let them know about your YouTube page. But do me a favor, please, after this is over, go and, comment. Make sure you like the video, but put a comment for your boy because that helps me in the algorithms and stuff like that. And, this one, she popped in while she's cooking, but we're going to say goodbye.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I know.
We've been working on Irene
look
and Danny.
Look at what I just grabbed up from our garden. I needed to show this. Listen.
Look at this.
Up until last year, I never had a garden. I have a garden now. You guys, we got a garden. Please garden. Get your food. Eat right. That's all I wanted to say. I got to go cook this up for the family. Bye.
Say hi to Laura.
Thank you, Danny.
Laura came on.
Hey, Laura.
She said, hey, Laura. So, all right, y'all. Nothing but love. And episode 90, Knowledge is Love. Holla at your boy. Please comment after this is posted. Please comment. Even if you just say, thanks, Eric, or fire emoji. It just helps me in the algorithms. I appreciate it. And God bless you all. I appreciate you. And I will be coming back. I mean, I might even come on Saturday night and do another live. But in the next week or so, I will do that lunar eclipse for Election Day. And I try to do it maybe a week before, or at least 4 or 5 days before Election Day, because that's going to be powerful. And y'all need to know. All right?
All right.
Knowledge.
Bye.
Knowledge. Later. Bye.
Bye.
All right.